Hello, everyone, and welcome to day 3 of our exploration of the philosophy of artificial intelligence, inclusion. Over the past 2 days, we've explored what it means to place inclusion first. As we have discussed collaboration, we've explored responsibility, and we have considered content development. We have focused in all aspects on the learners. And we have examined how artificial intelligence inclusion can expand that access, reduce those barriers, and foster that belonging. Today, we turn our attention towards the future. Let me ask you a question. Think back. Think back to your first year as an educator. Boy, I think about that. If I could go back to my first year of teaching, I think I would owe everyone an apology. So think about your first year as an educator. What did teaching look like? How did learners communicate? How did they conduct research? What technologies did they use? Now compare that world to the one we see today. Most of us could not have predicted many of the changes we've witnessed. Yet, here we are, still teaching, still learning, still adapting, and still helping learners succeed. That's what educators do. Thank you for doing that. The future has always arrived faster than expected. Artificial intelligence is simply the latest chapter in a story that education has been writing for generations. The purpose of artificial intelligence inclusion is not to predict the future. It is to help shape it responsibly. That brings us to our final 3 pathways, the last 3 of the 9, 7, 8, and 9. Number 7. The iterative feedback pathway. Well, it reminds us that growth happens through reflection and improvement. Responsible AI inclusion encourages learners and educators to use AI as a thought partner, refining ideas through feedback while maintaining human judgment, ownership, and accountability. Number 8, the ongoing assessment pathway. It challenges us to think differently about evidence of learning. Responsible artificial intelligence inclusion invites educators to continuously evaluate learning, adapt that instruction, and ensure that AI supports authentic growth rather than simply measuring performance. And number 9, the New Horizons pathway reminds us that education has always evolved. Responsible artificial intelligence inclusion encourages us to remain curious, innovative, and open to new possibilities while staying grounded in our commitment to learners and our commitment to an ethical practice. Notice something important? The future does not belong to technology. The future belongs to people who know how to use technology with wisdom, with purpose, and responsibility. And that is where educators lead the way. As you move through today's discussion, I invite you to consider one final question. When future generations look back on this moment in education, what role will educators have played? Did we simply react to change? Or did we help shape a future that expanded opportunity, reduced barriers, and created greater belonging for learners? I believe educators have always been the architects of the future. Not because we can predict it, but because we prepare others to thrive within it. That is the heart of artificial intelligence inclusion. Not technology first. Inclusion first. Always. Remember, say it with me. Inclusion first. Expand access. Reduce barriers. Foster belonging. Welcome to day 3. On behalf of the University of Arizona Global Campus, I'm Dr. Jackie Kiger. I'll see you in the discussion.